Cash Money Records for the 99 and the 2000s. Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
So we're coming at y'all with a Pillow Talks video. And I think we should talk about being in an interracial relationship and what it's like from your view or your stand on it.
Yeah.
So what do you think? What are the pros and cons of being in an interracial relationship?
I don't know. I mean, I guess I never really thought that I would be like in a interracial relationship at first, and then I remember when we first met, I was kind of like, oh, I never really thought about it, but I guess this could work. And then we started dating. Honestly, I don't think I feel it nearly as much as you do. I think I don't notice it.
You notice what?
Like basically anything. I don't see a big difference. The biggest thing I see is, I guess, people's reactions.
As
just
far
kind
of
well, just kind of like if people find out that I'm dating a black person, they're like,
a black girl?
Yeah.
They're like, what?
They're just like, oh, okay. This is pretty much it.
I mean, who have you told and they were like, oh, like.
I remember one person at work was like, oh, do you have a picture? And this was when I was in training.
This show?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
This was when I was in training, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I showed him a picture, and he's like, oh, okay. And I was like, what? Oh, okay, yeah. So, I mean, I don't notice anything in public, or like if it's, I don't know. Do you notice? Do people look at us?
I feel like, honestly, like when I get looks, it's from like black females, like
really?
Looking at me like.
I never really noticed.
That's like a weird, because I feel like there's so many African American or black females that are so like black this, black that, like they have to be in a relationship with someone of their own race. Mm-hmm. And I just feel like if I'm loved by this person, what should it matter if they're black, white, Hispanic, Asian? Like, if they care about me and they treat me right, it shouldn't matter,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I don't know. I feel like I've always known that I was going to be in a relationship with someone of a different race or that was Caucasian, because I've never I've gone out on a date with an Asian, but I've never dated exclusively like an Asian. And then I've never dated Hispanics, and I've gone out on dates with people of my race or whatever, but it just never felt like it was anything serious and lifelong. And I don't know if that's just just my preference. Like, I've always known, oh, I really like Caucasian guys, and nothing, I am not saying that anything is wrong with, black guys or anything of that nature. I've never ever said that. I just personally, it is a personal preference that I like Caucasian men. But I feel like a lot of people will take that wrong. Oh, she has self-identity issues or something like that. But that's not the case at all. I don't mind. I wouldn't, if I found a nice black gentleman that treated me right, then, I would give it a shot. But, I'm in a committed relationship now, so, I'm just saying, before you, if I found someone that was nice and treated me right and we had, legit chemistry, I wouldn't have turned him down because the color of his skin, which I feel like a lot of people think that I would do that or have turned down guys because of the color of their skin, but that's not the case at all.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never really. I guess, yeah. Like at the beginning, I was like, oh, I never really thought about it. It's just because I never really. I don't know. I never really thought about the color of someone's skin is like a definition for who I wanted to date, you know?
Yeah, but I mean, also, I feel like when we first started dating, like back in 2013 or whatever, like I asked you, I was like, have you ever dated, you know, someone that's black? And you're like, no. And I'm like, well, how would your parents feel? And you told me off the bat, like, you're like, oh, my dad, you know, wouldn't care at all, but you don't know how your mom would feel and stuff like that. And that really did make me uneasy. But then after meeting your mom, like, it's like she was really chill, you know, and I don't feel like she cared at all.
I guess it was just I didn't know what the reaction would be, but honestly, it's like no one's really in my family had a huge reaction to it.
Yeah, but yeah,
I think actually I think the funniest reactions I get are from black guys.
Really?
Yeah. If a black guy finds out that I'm dating a black girl, they always do the same thing where it's like that, like, like, yeah. And it's just like it's kind of weird. I don't know.
Are you talking about like when we? Well, I know me because I don't really feel like you have like a lot of black friends or whatnot. But like I know when we dated previously. You had like a couple black friends.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I feel like they're that type of person.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, it's like this is kind of weird. It's like not. It's
it's so blurry.
Oh really?
Oh.
Did it snap back in?
Yeah.
Good. So I think it's kind of weird. It's like dating someone of a different race is something that's way more common now than it was in the past. You know, than like our parents' time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, I feel like here, you know, some of the things that my black friends have gone through and that I'm sure you've seen as well. It's like, you know, just little racist things that.
Well, I personally don't feel like I've ever experienced. Jeez, this is going crazy. That I've ever really experienced racism. Like, I feel like there's been one time when I was working at Cracker Barrel where I experienced something that I was like, okay, this doesn't feel right or whatever. But that was the only time it was like I really felt that someone was racist and that I've ever accused anyone of being.
That's just outrageous. That's kind of like outlandish. I wonder if she was doing it to like get a reaction or something.
I don't know. But she was
Maybe she has some hidden camera. Oh yeah. So I mean, I think for me, interracial dating is not really a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
But I will say, like, you know, I didn't grow up having to deal with some of the things that I just honestly won't ever understand.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like there are some things that you have that are from cultural standpoints of like just your family and everything, which love your family, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I love everybody in your family that I've met, and they've been awesome to me. I thought it would be weird the first time I went in there, but
There were open arms.
yeah,
I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, most of my family is going to be that way because, I mean, why wouldn't they be like?
And, yeah.
No one wants to feel like they're just.
Which is, I feel like my family's been the same way.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like all of your family has been open arms.
You know, I'm sure that there are couples out there where it's like their families are like, don't bring her around or don't bring him around here. You know.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure some people have experienced that. We just haven't.
And I mean, even
Wow.
with the older generation, like your nanny and your papa,
Oh,
like
yeah.
I feel like they have accepted me like as their own and just like talk to me like, you know, and
Yeah, they like you more than they like me now. It's really upsetting.
But like, I mean, I don't know. It's just like normal, and it's nice. It's a good feeling. You know?
Yeah. I think so. Like, you know, just like as a white guy growing up, I think a few, probably not all white people, but a lot of white people feel this way of like, especially me coming from like a Catholic school, and it's like just all white people, and there was like one black person in our class the entire time I went there.
Yeah.
And it's like, you go into high school, and I would have kids like call me a racist that didn't know me, and it's like, why? Because I'm white, like I have to be racist.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, it's almost like it's this weird thing now where I don't know. It's weird to say, but it's like I don't worry about people calling me that anymore. I'm not a racist, and I haven't.
Are you sure?
Oh,
I'm kidding.
I'm like 99% sure I'm not racist, but it's like I don't know. I don't worry about people saying that to me anymore, even though it doesn't make a difference that I'm dating you. Like,
Yeah.
you know, that has no bearing on whether or not I feel one way or another about a group of people based on their skin color. But I don't know. I don't worry about it as much, and not that I worried about it a whole ton.
Yeah.
Because it's like, if I was racist, I would be worried about people calling me a racist, because then I would have to defend myself, and I wouldn't know how. But it's like,
Yeah.
you know, I just kind of like brush it off. Like, that's what I had to learn how to do in high school. Like, as a kid, I didn't know how to deal with it, because I was like, I'm not, I swear to God. And then it's like, now it's like, oh, you can think that if you want, I don't really give a shit. So, but I don't know, I think that's one of the things that is like something that's developed between us. Just as we've continued to date and grow closer and just grow stronger in our relationship, as I kind of stop thinking about color of skin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I also feel like when the time comes and we do decide to have like a child, there are things that you won't be able to relate to with that child. And I don't know like how I really feel about it, but it is what it is. I mean, it'll get handled, and they're going to be loved regardless. And
yeah, because I mean, I'm white as heck, and you're black as heck. So we're gonna make a kid from us.
a mixed kid.
Is gonna be like, that's truly mixed. There's not much.
Oh my God, there are so many people that are so much darker than myself, Brian.
Oh.
Brian, yes.
Look
I
how
mean-
I don't know that there's many people whiter than me though.
Oh my gosh, there's people that are tremendously whiter than me.
I even got a little red in my hair.
Oh
That's
my
how you know.
Boy. Bye.
All right. Well, I think that's about all I have to say on it.
Yep, that's all I have to say on it.
Good night.
Thank you all for being with us, and thank you for subscribing, and keep it up and continue to watch our videos, and we will continue to upload and keep it positive.
Keep it positive.